G'day folks, Ozzy back with another video. I hope everyone's having a great day. In today's video, we're going to look at Bitcoin Cash. Some call it the little brother to Bitcoin, and others call it the big brother to Bitcoin. All we want to find out, is it worth investing in? As usual, we'll use the Crypto Accelerator Tool, the CAT, to analyze Bitcoin Cash and see if we can get ourselves a decent return on investment. I'll add in some buy targets, some sell targets, and we'll also add in some buy-in amounts. In these videos, I like to look at a few planned scenarios, a low reward, a medium reward, and a high reward scenario. But you can do this for yourself over at cryptoaccelerator.online. Add in your own buy and sell targets and your buy-in amounts that match your investing style and your investing goals. We'll also be checking out a new tool that I've built for the cryptocurrency market. It's called Crypto Compare. This is where you can quickly compare 4 crypto assets to see which one, based on where we are right now in the cryptocurrency market, would be the best place to invest your money. Okay, let's break down Bitcoin Cash. First thing we'll do, let's add Bitcoin Cash, BCH, into our asset field name. Okay, let's look at our first buy target. Again, we're basically on where we are right now in the cryptocurrency market. And I think BCH is currently sitting at around about that 280 odd mark. Yeah, let's add in 285 as our first buy target. I think the market is going to drop a little bit more over the weekend. Let's check out our second. So in that 240 range, let's put in 245. That'll work for me. That next range is going to be 160 if we're lucky enough to get down there. I think we do have one more flush in the market coming, whether we get that low. Our last target, 121. We'll put in 125. For our buying amounts, we're going to invest $1,750 into Bitcoin Cash in total. So we'll put 250 there, 500 in this field, another 500 here, and last 500. That gives us our 1,750 total investment. We've got ourselves 10 BCH, and now we'll play around with our sell targets. Let's check out our first sell target. Mind you, keep in mind, these sell targets are only based on you can't say it's the previous all-time high because that was back in late December of 2017. So this was the last all-time high, or the last high for BCH back in, I think it was April, May of 2021. So that's where we're working off for the moment. We will work off other prices based on the late 2017 high. But for the moment, we'll base it on the 2021 high. First sell target is at 978 to 975. Again, you don't need to be exact. Our second sell target is 1170. So we'll add that in here. 1170. Our third sell target, we got it there at 1433. Let's make that 1430. And our last sell target will be back up there at the high in April of 2021. It was 1642. Let's make it 1630. Okay, I'm pretty happy with that. But, that seems realistic based on the high in 2021 and based on where we are right now in the cryptocurrency market. We'll do our usual 20, 20, 40, 20 split and see if we can alter that later on to maximize profits. So I've got a 20 in that one, 20 here, 40 here, and 20 down here. Again, as usual, I sell the 100%. You don't have to sell the 100%. You do what you want according to your investing strategy. But for these plan scenarios, I always sell 100%. Again, the cat has shown you exactly how much BCH you have to sell, or you should be selling, when you finally hit your sell targets. Again, take the emotion out of it and you will profit. Let's see what our return on investment is going to be for that $1,750. So we've got ourselves $11,500 return on investment. Pretty good. That's a 661% ROI. Let's see if we can do something better than that. We'll keep our buy-in targets the same for the moment, because I think they're probably the only one here that I would take away would be this. I would probably take these two away, to tell you the truth. I'd take away the 160 and I'd take away the 125. I don't think we're going to see that anytime soon. Maybe the 160, highly unlikely though. We'll play around with that scenario shortly and see if we can still keep our profits the same. Let's do our sell targets based on the all-time high back in late 2017, December of 2017. So we'll put 1630 in here. I won't break out any fib tools to see if I can work out exactly where the other sell targets will be. We'll just rough it for this scenario. We'll put in 37, it was 85, a few cents. And then we'll work out, you could play around now where you would be comfortable selling. You can do your own technical analysis, or if you've got influencers that you follow, maybe Roger Ver has given you the word on where he thinks good places are to sell, BCH. But we'll just do it. We'll just rough it. So 37.85 would be that last sell target. Let's put in 3,000 here. Just a flat 3,000. Again, I'd probably end up selling at 29, 50. People are scared of round numbers for some reason. And then I'd do 2,500, 7,500, 2,500 here. Okay, keep our sell percentages the same. So this is based on a, it's all speculation, but this is, we're really speculating here that we're going to get back up to the all-time high in December of 2017. And the concern with BCH is not so much the token itself. I mean, it's available on, I think, PayPal, eToro. It's available where, retail investors can get their hands on it pretty easily versus other assets like, say, for example, DOT, Link, XRP, where you've got to be on an exchange. You've got to know what you're doing on exchanges to be able to purchase those assets. So BCH has that going for it, that it's definitely accessible by the masses. But the concern is, during the last bull run where we saw assets breach their previous all-time high, Bitcoin Cash didn't. And so in the next bull run of, say, 2024, 2025, if it didn't get as high as, say, 1640 as it did in, say, April of 2021, and just say, for example, it only got to 1100. Well, it kind of suggests that maybe BCH isn't an asset you'd want to do some long-term investing in. Seems like it's going down rather than up. But again, only speculation. Who knows? It may do wonderful things in the future. So let's see what our return on investment would be if we're really speculating. So we've more than doubled that. We're at 20, we've more than doubled the original 11,000 that we made before. We're at 26,000. The ROI percentage, of course, is much better now. We're at 1,400 and nearly 1,500% ROI. Again, you'd have to base this on that we're going to, or BCH is going to get to its previous all-time high. Is it possible? Of course, anything's possible in the world of crypto. Never say never. Hence, this is why you diversify. Better to have 10 bags packed and 7 of them go rocketing and 3 of them don't do anything, rather than have 1 bag packed and it just doesn't do anything. A lot of XRP holders found out the hard way about just maximizing on one coin only. Not that there's anything wrong with XRP, but everyone should be diversifying. Now what we'll do is we'll go take these 2 targets out here, because again, I don't think they're realistic. Let's zero that out. Let's zero that out. These are possible. These are definitely possible. I won't say likely, but they're possible. Let's do our 750 here. Do our 1,000 here. Again, we'll keep our buying amount the same. Keep it relative to what we're doing. Zero that out and zero that out. So now you've only just got 2 buys. You've got where we are now in the market, and you're hoping for a little bit of a drop down. Keep our sell targets the same. We're basing this on it getting to its previous all-time high. Keep our percentages the same. We won't change that. By being a little bit more realistic, we've cut 10 grand off of our previous return on investment, and our percentage on return is only 967%. We could try and better this by altering the percentages, so that if we came in here and we made this 5%, so make that 5%, we'll make this 20%, we'll be selling at 70% at the end. So again, we've sold our 100%, and by doing simply altering the percentages only, we've been able to crank it up to just over 20,000 as our return on investment. But again, this is basing it on the previous all-time high of December of 2017. Could be a bit of a risky move, in my opinion. Not financial advice, but just in my opinion. Now let's take this back to that 1630 as our fourth sell target. We'll drop this back to 13, not 16, 1300. Take this to 1100. I'm just round figuring this and put that at 900. Keep our percentages the same. We won't change that because I would say these are more realistic targets. Okay, these are more realistic targets. You might hit, say, 900. You might hit 1100. You might not hit these two. And let's see what our return on investment is now. So now we've only got ourselves $8,000 return on investment. That's a pretty poor 470% ROI. Does that really make Bitcoin Cash a good buy at the current price? Probably not. There would be other assets in the market that would have much better return on investments. To be honest, though, it's probably a better return on investment than Bitcoin and Ethereum, and I'm pretty sure when we look at Crypto Compare, you'll see that for yourself. Looks small here. Remember, you've only invested 1,750, and you got yourself, 8 and a bit grand on top of that. So again, choose your poison, which one you like to invest in, and how much you want to invest, and go play with the Crypto Accelerator tool yourself and add those numbers in and see what they look like to you. Now we'll have a quick look at Crypto Compare. This is a tool that I built because I wanted to be able to quickly put some crypto assets in, 4, 3, 2, however many I felt like putting in. And then I wanted to compare them against each other's prices, where they are currently now and where their previous all-time high was. Because then I could look at, okay, if I've got 500, 1,000, 250 right now in the market, where am I better off spending my money? And so this tool helped me to do that. I used to do it on an Excel sheet, and I thought this might be helpful for other people to use. So what I've done, I've pre-filled it out. You can fill it out with whatever assets you want. I've added the 3 most popular crypto assets, and we'll compare them against Bitcoin Cash. So we've got Bitcoin, we've got Ethereum, XRP, and Bitcoin Cash. What I've done is I've put there, or what you do is your buy price is the current price, current market. You can use this to put in prices that you're speculating could happen in the future. Like you just say, for example, you think Bitcoin could go down to 28,000. So you'd put that in here. But for this example, I'm putting in the prices that are in the crypto market today. I'm just using round figures, by the way. So 30,000 and a half for Bitcoin, 1,850 for Ethereum, 46 cents for XRP, and Bitcoin Cash at $285. I've put in their previous all-time high. So Bitcoin, 69,000, Ethereum, 48,800. Again, round figures here. XRP, $3.60. You know, some people say $3.40. Some people say $3.80. You know, we'll just put it in the middle. And this is Bitcoin Cash, all-time, well, not all-time high, sorry, previous high in April of 2021. And let's just say we're going to, you got $500 and you're going to put $500. And we want to see which one will give us the best bang for our buck. So you just add in 500 and instantly you'll see, okay, which one is better? You're going to either go by a percentage ROI return or just do the simple cash return. So for Bitcoin, you got $631 odd, Ethereum, 818, XRP, just under 3,500, and Bitcoin Cash is 2,300. So currently XRP would be the better choice to invest in right now. Again, you can alter this by changing the asset and you might get a better return out of something like Doge or ADA. Again, you can play with this. I haven't launched it yet for everyone to use. I'm deciding whether it'll be in the members area or free to use for anybody, but it'll be a tool that you will be able to use. So currently, even Ethereum beats out Bitcoin for its return on investment for where it is now to where it could be. But remember, this is only going on the previous all-time highs for Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, and Bitcoin Cash in 2021. So let's change our Bitcoin Cash to the 3,780 that it did back in late 2017. And we can see it does, yeah, it actually beats out XRP. It would be the top one. If you were using this as your comparison right now, you'd go, okay, if you believe that Bitcoin Cash is going to get to its previous all-time high of late 2017, then okay, you're going to put your $500 there because you can clearly see that it's actually doubled its return on investment than what even XRP can get you. It's far better than Ethereum and far better than Bitcoin itself. Again, you play this crypto compare the way you want to play it, but it's handy for this sort of thing, just to quickly compare. And you can also speculate and play around, like, for example, even if Bitcoin, just so you left all this the same, we'll take Bitcoin Cash back to the high in 2021. Let's not do that much just yet. 1640. And let's say Bitcoin gets up to its 250,000. Okay, so now Bitcoin's, you got 3,000 return on investment of the $500. Ethereum stays the same. XRP is equal to, Bitcoin beats out XRP, and then Bitcoin would beat out Bitcoin Cash. But the difference being, we've got to get Bitcoin up to 250,000, where we're talking about Bitcoin Cash only getting to 1,640. If you were to play around with this a bit more and say, well, okay, I've heard figures of 9,000 for Ethereum. So let's put in 9,000. Now, Ethereum is still not as good as Bitcoin, still not as good as XRP. So Ethereum would have to get to, from memory, I've done this before, Ethereum would have to get to 15,000, and now it beats out XRP. And this is XRP's previous all-time high in early January of 2018. Bitcoin Cash, well, it's got questions. I mean, everyone's heard, even if you don't follow XRP, it's all over crypto Twitter. They talk about this $7 to $13 range. And that's based on Fibonacci retracements. And that is true. I've drawn that up myself, and it seems to be that's where it's headed. And I think once this lawsuit is over, we could easily see that. So even if we said at the low side, let's do $7, 0. So even at the low side, XRP still, far exceeds Bitcoin, Ethereum, Bitcoin Cash. And that's with Bitcoin getting to 250,000, $250,000, Ethereum getting to 15,000, and BCH staying at 1,600. I mean, that's pretty impressive. And remember, that is for a $500 investment. So for that $500 investment, I know where I'd be putting my money at the moment. Okay, that's the BCH comparison against Bitcoin, Ethereum, and XRP. So that's our couple of planned scenarios we looked at for BCH. You can go play around with the Crypto Accelerator tool yourself and work out your own targets and see what you think your return on investment, whether it's worth it or not. Okay, that's a wrap on this video for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you got some value out of it. If you did get some value, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends and family. And yeah, go play with the cat yourself. It's really important that you have a plan, that you know what you're going to do before it happens. You'll panic and you'll FOMO if you don't have any plan. And if you panic and you FOMO, that's akin to just straight out gambling. And you want to stack the odds on your side. You want to know what you're doing before you have to pull the trigger and do any of this. And that's why I built the Crypto Accelerator tool, so that everyone could go use it and build a plan so they know what they're doing. Take the emotion, like I always say this, take the emotion out of it and you will make profit. Give this video a like, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends and family. It really does help to spread the word about which assets are and aren't worth investing in. The link for the Crypto Accelerator tool will be in the description below. If you want to ask me some questions about the Crypto Accelerator tool, or share some ideas on what assets you want me to look at next, or buy, sell prices that you have in mind, you can follow me over there on Twitter. The link for that will be in the description below as well. Keep in mind, folks, I am not a financial wizard. This is not financial advice. Seek out the experts for that sort of thing. But if you like to speculate, build out plans, look at the what ifs of the crypto market, then this is definitely your channel. If you'd like me to look at other assets for you, some other buy targets and sell targets that you've got in mind, please comment below or hit me up over there on Twitter and let me know what assets you'd like me to look at next. Until next video, trade safe, trade smart, don't gamble, and go build yourself a plan.